Thanks so much for taking my call.
You bet, man. What's going on?
So I'll keep it short and sweet, and then you can, poke and prod as you want. I've got some interviews going right now. I am currently employed. I'm on like a final round of interviews with a different company. Better pay, better opportunity. My problem is I'm feeling guilty for leaving my current job because I really like the people. I like my boss. This company just doesn't have a path of advancement that agrees with me.
Yeah. Do you think it's wrong for someone to further themselves and advance their career?
Definitely not.
Okay. Do you think
the
it is...
The problem is I'm working like 6-7 days a week right now, and I know that if I leave, they're going to be hurting. So.
Okay, what do you do?
I'm a food and beverage director at a Hilton hotel franchise.
Okay, so you're a food and beverage director, and you're working yourself silly, and you can't keep that up. You also just told me that this current position, this current company doesn't have a path for you. And so I asked you,
right?
Is it wrong for someone to want to advance professionally and personally? You said, oh, no. And so you feel guilty. So it's not because you're doing something wrong. There's something morally wrong. Now it's your hero complex. If you leave them, the world is going to come to an end at the Hilton. The restaurant is going to burn down in flames. Now I know you didn't say that, and I'm not.
Well, no, I mean,
and I'm not picking
spot on, though.
I know it's spot on. I've done this call a few times before, and you know why you feel that way? Because you're a good dude. Yeah. This is all coming from a really good heart. You care about these people. You like your boss. You don't want to put them in a bad spot because you are spinning plates right now. You're catching plates right and left. Your right arm, left arm is full. It's like that cartoon scene we all saw growing up. Your right leg's out catching a couple other plates. You're frazzled. You're freaking out. And then you're going, oh, thank God I've got another opportunity. I get to go do this. And I get to slow down. And I get to just do something I love. And then you're like, oh, crap. But I'm going to leave all those plates for those people to catch. I'm going to say something that's going to sound harsh, but it's not. That's not your problem. It's not your problem. Now, if you show up tomorrow and go, hey, deuces, and you roll out, right, and you leave them hanging, that's kind of a jerk move. I'd feel guilty about that. If you ghost them, let's say you just don't show up, and they call you, and you're like, nope, voicemail, 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 and you ghost them, that's a jerk move.
Yeah, so I actually sat down with my boss about a month ago and was like, hey, what's the growth plan here? Because I'm not really making enough, my rent right now is high, and I was like, what can we do? And she laid it out, and I was like, well, that's not really going to do it. I'm looking at 1 to 3% increase.
Right. Hey,
year.
But you're still trying to talk yourself. You're still trying to talk yourself into this.
Well, the point being is, I sat down with her and said, "Hey, what's the growth plan?" Oh, it's not there. And I said, "I'm going to look elsewhere."
Good.
And she said, "I respect that." But
so
there's still that little piece, So
listen,
me and her are on good terms.
I know, because you're a classy dude. You're a classy dude. So go in there and say, hey, I found something else. I'm going to give you 2 weeks. If you need, what can I do to transition? Be thinking about how you can transition and be a classy dude. And don't you lose 1 second of sleep over it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, good. Now, I think there's a lady out in the lobby. Hold on, ma'am. This lady right there. She's walking away. She was pointing to herself. She was saying, that's my situation. And she just walked away. She didn't say it. I was going to tell her, you need to do the same thing. While I was coaching him, she was going, that's my situation. Folks, we get that call all the time. And the reason that I walk through it that way is because there is nothing to be guilty about. You have good intentions. You're doing something that is right and good for you. Handle it well, leave well, and it's not your problem. They'll manage. They'll figure it out. We are not irreplaceable. We just aren't. So get over it and do what you're supposed to do.